I'm in two minds at the moment.
Okay.
She starts back up this week, so busy times.
So, who wants to recap where we finished last week?
We chased Black Spider through a series of portals. Do you want to know where we ended up, as in, or literally the end?
No, just talk us through the session so that everyone remembers what happened. Because
that's a lot.
You can give a rough. It wasn't actually that much that happened in the end, because it was a bit of a technically challenged session, wasn't it?
Yeah, didn't we? I can't remember whether we started off in the ruins or not. We chased the Black Spider through a couple of portals, found our way on some sort of like sky plinth thing where there were eagles and such. We kind of cornered her and then told her to sort of give us the book, and we'd say, we'd spare her life, to which she declined, and then she went down another portal, and then we followed her and ended up in the like caverns or whatnot, with the thing filling with water again.
Yeah, so we ended the session with you guys having thrown yourselves battered, bruised, and nearly dead, some of you, through the portal, which dropped you back into the book cavern, as we might as well call it. You were in the trap room that you'd previously identified, which you'd previously been trapped in briefly, as it started to fill with water. To prevent Black Spider escaping, Droop had appeared and pulled the switch, which started the room filling with water. And you've currently just appeared out of the portal, which has just winked out of existence behind you. And there's quite a lot of fighting going on with various drow and villagers and whatnot. And the doors have now slammed closed, and it's all filling with water quite quickly. So that occurred. So,
Paul?
Yes.
My map is currently just some white squares.
Okay, that's interesting. Can you...
It looks roughly like the shape of the room.
Okay.
But it's just me and some white squares.
Are you able to
zoomed out back in?
I'll give that a go.
Have you tried shouting enhance at the computer?
Or maybe hitting the computer with a stick with enhance carved into it.
Also, are you using Chrome?
I am, but it normally works.
I had some issues with Chrome earlier when I tried to log in. Like, it wouldn't even log in. I had to switch to Firefox.
Have either of you got the virtual
there we go.
extension installed?
I just refreshed the page and I'm all good.
Okay. I noticed that the VTT, the Virtual Tabletop Chrome extension, has had an update. So I update stuff. But sometimes if that's out of date, it can kind of glitch out your system.
That'll be the problem.
It might be worth downloading an updated version of that when you get a chance.
It should just auto-update.
Yeah, you'd think, wouldn't you? But it's not an official Chrome extension.
Of course, yeah.
It's because of copyright issues or something. You have to manually download it, extract it, and load it as a custom extension. Because nothing needs to be convenient. But anyway, so you can now see us. Is that right, Sam?
I can indeed.
Oh, hey. Okay, so it might be worth having a bit of an update as to who's healthy and who isn't. I believe Growrim is basically dead.
I'm not basically dead. I have half health.
I'm confused as to how he's so poorly.
Dude, I got absolutely bricked by the book.
That's
it was wasn't it like 12 damage or something?
Yeah, he struggled.
I'd already had 10 damage.
Okay, fine. Because I remember the fight with when the drow turned up and we just kind of smashed them. And I was like, okay,
Yeah.
he's interesting.
So what happens is you all chased Black Spider through a portal, which made you appear essentially on the top of Orthanc Tower, and you had a big fight with a couple of imps, Black Spider, and a small armada of giant eagles. The party seemed somewhat optimistic that they were coming to help until the very moment they started savaging everyone with talons. And then Growlrim, Growlrim, I think, knocked the book out, or someone knocked the book out of Black Spider's hand, and Growlrim decided to pick it up, at which point it basically Hadoukened him backwards across the tower and took quite a chunk of his hit points out. And then Black Spider grabbed the book and jumped through a portal, and everyone jumped through to chase her again. So, good times.
Yeah. 21 hit points at the moment.
That is.
That's not bad going.
We can whittle those down quick enough, I'm sure. Okay. What's good is, boom, auto initiative works already. So we can do initiative for everyone again. Hey.
No, it's still broken, Paul. I'm still last.
No,
There's something not right there.
Well, to be fair, Lars, you rolled 7, which is like astonishingly high for you.
Actually, outrolled Rook. But because of the modifiers, he's beaten me.
That's beautiful. It really is.
Not.
Paul, the ones with blue around them, are they friends or are they foes?
They are foes. They just
Okay, fine.
even have a different coloured border around them. They're not they're tokens that I sort of had. They exist on one of. I think they're from a specific book. I think they might be. They're either from the player's handbook or from the monster manual. So you'll see like some of them have that reddy, orangey, yellow border, and some have the blue border. But they're ones that I haven't custom made. They just sort of already exist. So yeah, there's nothing exciting about them apart from that they're baddies.
Right, yeah, I thought they're baddies, but I was like, they've got blue borders.
Ah, well, yeah. I see where you're coming from, but sadly, no dice. So
That's all right.
River. It's River's turn. What's River going to do? River is going to heal himself because he's a bit battered, so he's going to pull out a potion and down that. You're up, inexplicably.
Hurrah. So we've been chasing her. Have we had sight on her, like, going through the portal?
Well, she jumps through the portal before you, but you have generally, like, run straight after her, so she's only slightly ahead of you.
I guess, is it one of those portals where you can see the other side? Is it one of those portals where it's, like, just a colour?
It's a big swirly blue fiery thing, and then when you jump through it, it's a bit like a sort of Doctor Who.
Fine, okay.
Weightless, and then you suddenly feel very weighted as you thump through the other side.
What are these? Not one penguin. What are these?
They're
things?
Lots of different dragons.
I'm going to smash one up.
All right.
First, though, I think I'm going to cast. Where is it? Where's my armor? Shiver Face, I think. It's a bonus action, I believe. Yes, I'm casting that on myself. Hoorah! And I'm going to go smash this one in the face for my beautiful morning star.
All right.
If I can find it in my inventory, where is it on? Boom!
Yeah. All right. Cool.
Nice.
I'll assume that hits. Oh, and also I obviously moved there.
Yeah. Obviously. Okay, so how do you kill that guy?
I'm just gonna brain him.
You're going to run up and brain him on the back of the head with.
Well, because I'm quite small, it's more like a jump and brain.
Okay, cool.
Like maybe I'd jump off this rock and brain him.
Why not? You have no idea how tempted I was to go, dexterity roll, please.
Maybe I don't jump off that rock then.
All right, cool. And you've moved, you've bonus actioned, and you've actioned. So that's your
I'm
lot.
done.
Okay.
That's the most efficient round all game.
That was, yeah, we're done now, aren't we? It's all going to be. So, Black Spider, in a very familiar operation, swirls her hand around and sort of points in front of her, and a portal appears through which she jumps. Vroom. She gone. Growrim, your go.
I'm just going to run away. Just, casually run away.
Away.
Yeah.
All right.
Let me see. I can probably make it to the portal, can't I?
I would imagine so.
May I be the first to enter the portal, and then I'm going to potentially get a clobber as I go past this.
You're going to go into the portal. That's fine. We can do that. Cool. Next up is Gaius.
How quickly is this room filling up, Paul?
It's fairly slowly.
Okay, so there's no imminent danger.
And to be fair, Drew is still perched up there by the lever.
Yeah. All I was going to say is obviously we don't need the doors locked now because she's buggered off. But I can't reach the portal as it stands. So...
I mean, you can if you dash, if you use double movement.
Okay. So that would be, so it's like my two goes if you're not... Is that how it
Yeah,
works?
that's what I did.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, so I shall do that then.
All right. I'm going to stack you with Growrim just over in the corner. Let's just assume that you're going to the portal. Rook! Have a look. And chase after the woman with the book.
From which she took.
Oh! Nice. Oh, okay, yep, cool. Oh, I've moved the portal. Not the...
Getting away from the new brook.
What a look.
If I ain't mistook. Lars!
She's a bit of a crook.
It's gonna keep going. There we go. All right, and of course I'm moving the portal. Okay. Droop is going to happily cackle and start throwing rocks down at the drow. River is going to make a headlong run into the portal. Nipper, you're up.
Again?
Yep.
I thought at least an hour. Well, I guess I'm going to give this one a cursory braining and then leg it for the portal.
Okay. Feel free to roll your cursor.
Like a drive-by braining. I think that's what I'm going for here.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So you thwack that one hard with your mace, knocking him over, allowing you to run straight, I'm presuming, to the portal?
Bingo!
What's his name-o? All right.
We're doing business today, aren't we?
Yeah. That was like uncharacteristically efficient.
I am getting massive deja vu here.
All right, guys. So you go swirly. You feel very weightless for a moment until you feel very weighted, and then thunk, you drop down to sort of the edge of a stream. Some of you actually in a very light stream that appears to be flowing out of a cave in front of you. and you can see disappearing up into it.
Where's Black Spider?
Well, you've just seen her disappearing into the cave entrance.
Oh. Like a good cave, me. Like a good cave.
Wait, Paul, do we recognise this cave?
It does seem weirdly familiar, yeah.
Is it the Cave of Wonder?
Yeah, I think Gaius might have some flashbacks here.
Yeah.
I think I may have blocked it out.
Who is that? Who's that? Who's on a
I think that's
Sounds like-
Ryan.
Okay.
He's very tinny and very distant, isn't he?
It sounds like he's on an old army blooming thing.
he's there cranking the handle.
Roger.
Roger. Dear
Alright.
me.
So you're not in combat, so you can kind of move as you see fit.
Okay. So we
Where's
just
she
run
gone?
after her.
Are we just going to charge head on after her then, guys?
Wait, did we
Yeah.
definitely see her go this way?
Oh yeah.
We did.
All right, fine.
All right. Whoa. Hang on. Don't just run straight up there. Wait, guys. So those of you, as you get to the entrance of the cavern, I need you to all roll perception. Rook, are you chasing up with them as well? I'm going to take that as a yes.
Not any better.
Oh, that's
There we go. I can hear you now.
Yeah. And for future reference, I'd always have someone else cranking the handle.
Wee.
Are we all moving into the cave then?
I've just got to roll perception. Hang on a moment. My laptop's low.
I'm just gonna get me a drink, fellas.
I vaguely remember this. Well, actually, Rook doesn't remember this place, does he?
Yes, he does.
Oh, yeah, no, it was no longer a dragon at this point.
Oh, yeah.
Only lasted 1 second.
I was just trying to make sure I wasn't coming out of, character. I forgot which one I was in at that point.
So yeah, I have just posted some descriptions what you all perceive and feel in the chat there.
So, what's the thoughts, guys? Are we charging headlong in, or are we going to be more cautious about this?
I think we need to go perhaps in a defensive way. That makes sense. So we need somebody sort of with I assume you guys with cocked bow ready or something kind of. If Lars and myself go at the front, being the I say myself, I'm injured obviously, but Lars can go ahead.
When we have our arrows knocked, sort of thing.
Yeah, kind of get ready to react with anything, and then we can obviously move aside, give you some space to do some fangs.
So who's doing what? You're sending a couple of guys in to sort of sneak forward.
No, I think Lars can probably take the lead.
Yeah, I'll go first. If you
I'll
want
follow.
Gaius on my shoulder, or
Okay, so
Yeah.
can you indicate?
Maybe guys.
Can you indicate where you're going to move to?
I'm gonna step out of the river.
Mm-hmm.
To sort of there.
Cool. That's fine. In which case,
That's a sensible thing to do.
I'm going to grab River. We're going to go in the middle.
Where are you, Lars? Because I can only see.
I think I'm the square in front of you. See me now?
There we go. Yeah. It's
No,
right.
I'm
There's
just to the right of that.
on the cave, so I couldn't see where anyone was. But
Yeah.
now on the left, I can see.
Does
FYI,
anyone remember if this place has any bridges?
Yes, it does.
just FYI, guys, the cavern is very dark in there, so pretty much from where you step in, you can't see in front of you.
Can River whack a torch on?
Well, I've got night vision or dark vision. Sorry.
Oh, that's right, you
Yeah,
do.
but
So I'll be able to see fine.
So does
can River whack a torch on? And
Yeah.
stand with me.
I'm just setting night vision. Bear with.
So are you pretty much blind, Lars?
I can see a small bit of light over here, and that's it. Yeah, so pretty much.
I only say this because if you're supposed to be in the lead and you can't see,
Yeah.
this may be an issue. So has anyone else got dark vision other than me, or is it just?
I do. I'm happy to come towards the front.
Yeah. Because that way, if I stay marginally, like if we're in a sort of pack, I don't mind being just offset behind because obviously I can shoot over your shoulder.
Sounds like a plan.
Okay, so who's doing what and where, just so I know?
River's with me.
So Lars, are you still creeping forward, but you've got Gaius behind you?
I think maybe I'll let Nipper and Gaius go in front. Actually, things I can't see. I thought I could see, but obviously not.
Okay.
River's going to have a torch on, though, isn't he?
Wow.
We could do
Okay.
with some sort of heavy infantry person near the front.
Actually, if I'm gonna have light from behind me, then go on. I'll stick next to Gaius.
Where are you, Nipper?
I'll come towards front then.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what, us three, and then the other guys like staggered a bit behind, sort of thing.
Where are you going to be?
Who's that?
Yeah, that's right. Okay, cool. So, what I need from oh god, it still runs slow today.
Yeah, the character sheet, when I first tried to load it, it took ages.
Oof, that sucks for you guys. Oh. Huh. That's annoying. So actually I need to read. So...
I'm quite happy with those rolls.
I need to input the ones that I did first because I clicked the wrong button again. Oh my lord. Hang on. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 1. Oh no. Yeah, Nipper. Oh yeah, Lars. Lars, I need you to roll perception for me.
Again?
Yep. A different thing is occurring.
Oof.
Yeah, unlucky.
Did we actually get a 1, or is that just where it's not been set up yet?
I gave you a 1 because you don't act in this first round because you are.
Okay, that makes sense.
And so is. Hang on, why is Nipper on there again? Love of. I'm so out of practice. Come on. There we are. Right. Cool. So, Gaius, you hear. Well, For everyone nearby, you hear an eruption of snarling and barking and some scuffling noises. And let me message to... Okay, so I've just messaged Gaius. I've messaged you because you're the only one that can see this. You can get essentially one, like you can get a sentence off if you choose to, like in the that's going to happen because you've got your first in turn order. So you have like your turn now, so you can act, move, etc. You also have about 6 seconds in which you can talk. If you need to say anything.
Yeah, so if I speak, it doesn't impact my other
moves
or what?
No, you can do that like while you're doing other stuff. That's a basic.
Okay, so I only get one sentence, right?
Well, whatever you can say in approximately 6 seconds. So maybe a couple of sentences if you're.
Guys, there's some big bastard dogs. Brace yourselves.
That Lars can't see.
Okay. So
He's apparently completely oblivious of, even though he tried to listen.
Well, you can hear the noise, but you can't see what's going on.
Didn't we have dogs last time towards the right as he came in?
Yeah.
So it's Gaius. It's your turn.
Yeah, no, sorry. Things are trying to load up.
Okay.
So I'm going to cast Horde Breaker.
You won't be able to use Horde Breaker because there's not any each other.
Because there's not a what? Sorry.
So Horde Breaker only works on adjacent. So
of course, because they're not within 5 feet of each other. In which case, I shall go for this one here.
Yeah. Whoever's like rattling something metal next to their mic, could you not do it? Because whenever someone else makes a noise, it cuts my mic out, and that makes DMing quite difficult.
Yeah. So all I said, Paul, was that I'm gonna attack the one that I circled in purple. Did you see who it was?
It's that one.
Yeah.
Yep. Cool.
It's all right. This has taken so long. I didn't want to have to close my character sheet up to show you, but
yeah, no.
I ended up anyway. So.
All right. Yep. Okay. So. Bear with.
Night, Dad.
Night, baby.
Night.
Okay. So I think you get a bonus attack, right?
I do, but I can't see without moving.
No, but
so
you can do a bonus attack on the same one because you get a normal attack, don't you?
Do I have to roll again, or can I just roll damage again?
You have to roll an attack again because it's a.
Okay, that's cool. Oh dear. That's like a botch almost.
Roll your damage.
Oh, I did hit then.
Okay. Same thing happens as the last time.
Okay. and I'm not going to move, so I'm going to keep where I am.
Okay, cool. Okay, cool. So Lars, you hear a loud scuffling noise and some very rapid padding footsteps rapidly approaching you. That's interesting. Oh, I was going to say, what is your armor class, Lars?
19.
Okay, cool. So, just bear with. So, you feel what appear to be a number of creatures biting at you. One of them really does connect and does 7 normal damage and 1 piercing damage. You need to make
7 normal.
Yeah, just 7. It says 7 damage, 7 plus 1 piercing. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw against disease.
Okay, so two things. First of all, I don't take that piercing damage.
Okay.
Guess I take the other 7 if it's not bludgeoning, piercing, or slashing. So that is still 7 damage. Second of all, I have this.
Oh, nice. Okay, that's fine. So you don't take any. You don't have to make that check.
Yep.
Okay.
Aha.
So,
Still hurt.
Pippa, your turn. There has been some kerfuffle by Lars.
I'm going to go scooch in.
Okay.
I want to scooch like over there.
Yep.
Oh, is that a two-headed dog or is that a pack of dogs?
That in front of you, I will whisper to you what it is.
I guess. Oh yeah, sorry. Oh, good God. I'm just gonna smash him.
All right.
Oh yes, I am.
Oh, nice.
Have you done a lottery this week, man?
I've used all my luck up on that.
Okay. So you did a crit. Does that automatically do the crit?
Yeah, it's rolled it twice of 4 plus 8.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So you hit it and it rears back, growling in pain. Out of the darkness, another one runs up at you.
That's a bit rude, isn't it?
Paul,
Yeah.
I've just realised that 7 plus 1 that the dog did is because it rolled a crit.
Okay.
So it's all piercing damage.
Oh, okay. So you only take half that damage, do you?
No, I take 3 less, so I get another 2 health back.
Okay, cool. That's fine. Okay, so Lars, the dog or the creature runs up at you and sort of tries to bite you repeatedly, but you sort of manage to sort of bat it away. And you don't take any damage. Now we start the round again because everyone else was surprised, so they'll jump in on this turn. Gaius, you're up. 2 guys in front of you are getting attacked by multi-headed creatures.
Mm-hmm.
What are you going to do?
Have I got a clear line of sight of either of them?
Yeah, you can see both of them.
Yeah, awesome. Okay. So This is the one that I took umbrage with last time. Yes. So I'm going to again try and fill him with arrows.
You can use Hordebreaker this time because they're adjacent.
Oh, because they are close to one another.
Pro tip: don't botch.
Yes. Well, I had one really poor throw a moment ago, so I shall try doing that again. I don't like it when I roll and there's eerie silence afterwards because I can't see what I've rolled yet because my laptop's frozen. Oh, it wasn't a botch.
Okay. Yep, that's fine. 10 damage to that one. Okay, so yeah, you sink an arrow into it, and it is not looking super healthy. Do you want to roll your second attack?
Yep, on that now. Is anyone else's computer running slow this evening through this?
Roll20 is still running slow.
Okay, that's cool then. It makes me feel like I'm not letting everyone's having to wait for me.
Oh, it's a botch.
Oh, beautiful.
What I want you to do is I need you to roll a d20. Just a flat d20.
I can do that.
Okay.
Yay, that's good. Happy days.
So you realize at the last moment, as you're sort of taking a step back to steady and you're about to loose, you sort of put your foot down on a stone inside the stream that you're on and you slip. Realizing that you're probably about to fire an arrow right into the back of the head of one of your compatriots, you pull your bow aside at the last second and manage to fire the arrow straight up into the roof of the cavern. But in doing so, you lose your footing and fall arse over tea kettle into the water. So you're now prone in the stream.
I couldn't be wet again in this place, could I?
No, that couldn't possibly be a thing. What occurred? Okay. Lars, what's your armor class?
19.
19. Okay, so the creature in front of you snaps at you a bunch of times, but seems to only really manage to catch hold of your armor a couple of times, doing you no damage. Nipper, you're up.
Yeah, which one did I smash last time?
The one that you
smashed
smashed
some more.
is this one, the bottom one.
All right. Might do something more exciting. Do I want to do anything more exciting? No, I'm just going to keep smashing it in the face.
All right.
It's not broke, don't fix it.
Okay, so you hit it very hard with your mace, and you've sort of taken a chunk out of one of its heads.
Excellent.
And the one in front of you takes the opportunity while you're distracted to try and give you a good old chomping.
Oh.
It doesn't do a very good job of it and manages to sort of bite various aspects of your fur and a bit of your hair, interestingly, but doesn't actually manage to do you any damage at all. Lars, you're up because you've suddenly realised stuff's going down in Funky Town.
So which one's been attacked? Is it the one just in front of me? Is the other one been attacked as well, or can I not tell?
They're both a bit damaged. The one above is looking slightly more worse for wear, but they're both looking pretty rough. Or at least more rough than they normally do in their current state.
I'm going to have a slash at the one directly in front of me then.
All right.
It's there.
Oh, yeah, you hit it. You definitely hit it. So you do 5 damage. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you take a slash at it and you cut the ear off of one of its heads, and it's sort of bleeding pretty profusely.
Okay, can I take a slash at the other head with my second attack?
Yes, you can. Yep, you hit it even better this time.
And
Oh,
really smashed it.
okay. So you sort of deftly time your stroke so that as its head sort of rear back in pain from the first slash, you spot a gap between both of its necks, and you stab your sword directly in between, give it a twist, and then pull it out, and the beast roars momentarily and then drops down dead.
Ooh.
Rook, you're up. Well, technically, you and Growrim operate at the same time, so you can choose who goes first.
Does it make more sense for me to go first?
Anyway. Yeah, so I can try and get in somewhere.
So can I go and yank Mike back up? Gaius back up, sorry.
You can spend your so you can move, and then you can spend your action pulling him to his feet if you choose.
Is that all right?
Yeah, cool. He's now
Very
back.
noble.
But can I mean, is he hurt at all, or is there any aid I can give him, or
Well, I mean,
part of the turn, or
you can ask him if he needs any help, but you've taken your movement and your action.
okay, so I can't do that as part of that action.
No.
Okay, fine. No, I'm asking. I don't know.
That's cool. That's
So
cool.
you genuinely asked.
That's very gracious of you to pick up a fallen comrade. I like it. Rook, having seen that astonishing selfless act, I presume that you're going to ruin it all by doing something less selfless.
Standing still. There's a dragon in the doorway.
I mean, you could
That's all I can
make
do.
your way through if you want.
Move here.
Okay.
Say again.
You can make your way between everyone if you want.
Oh, okay.
You just can't end a turn in their space.
Is that technically a space there? Can I go? Oh, that happened.
You can't go there, no, because you're sat on top. Where are
Oh,
you?
sorry, I couldn't see before I put my token down. I'm gonna have to go in the river, aren't I?
Yeah. So there is a multi-headed dog-like creature trying to bite Nipper around his around his stomach area.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna put my hand crossbow over Nipper's shoulderish like height, and just pop that thing in the head. Hopefully.
Yeah.
Say hopefully because my rolls last time weren't great.
Roll your damage.
Oh, I didn't have. I turned it off last time. It didn't have the sneak attack on. Never mind.
Well, you can still add what's your sneak attack? Is it 1d6?
3d6.
3d6?
Yeah, it goes up with the more I level up.
What qualifies you to have sneak attack?
Being the enemy being within 5 feet of an ally.
Oh wow. Okay. Cool. Well, yeah. Roll 3d6 on its own, and we'll add it. Okay.
60.
So as Nipper sort of leans back to avoid a bite, you fire a crossbow directly into the throat of one of the heads of the creature, and it cartwheels backwards and doesn't move. Congrats, guys! You didn't die.
Yet.
Yet. Yes, yet. Lars, I have whispered to you some information.
Okay. Okay. Can I take a closer look?
Yeah.
Yeah. What exactly am I looking at, Paul? What do I see? What do I know? He's either gone
I'm typing.
disconnected or he's typing a really long message.
Sorry, it doesn't register typing very quickly. There we go. Feel free to pass any of that along if you choose.
I would if I had a message.
Oh, that's weird. It seems to have messaged it direct to me. I've messaged myself. But I now know the information that I've told myself. Hang on. There you go.
Okay. Yeah, guys, was it Rook that mentioned about there being wolves here before? Looks like these are the same ones. Someone's been resurrecting them. So, you remember all those goblins and that bugbear we fought before?
Probably
I have
likely
a
to be back.
feeling they're going to be back.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we made it through once. I'm sure we'll be alright.
Yeah. I mean, these things seem probably
It's all
strengthened.
So are they
Plus
like
spider.
are they undead or anything?
Yes, they are.
Is there anyone that can patch me up a little bit?
Oh,
There's
Yeah.
a bit of a
That's-
break in the. I feel a bit
Yeah.
vulnerable on 21 HP.
How much health do you want?
I need 23 of them.
I can give you.
Not that I'm getting that, but I feel a bit more comfortable if I'm in the 30s.
I'll give you 15 and hold back some for now. I'll use my lay on hands. That Paul.
Appreciate that.
You are?
14's fine.
I gave. Yeah, but that puts me on a really random number. Don't
Okay,
do that to me.
I'll be on 36 then. Is that right, Paul?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I use my lay on hands for that, Paul. I've got 25 hit points in that, so
That's fine.
Appreciate that.
no worries. That's what I'm here for.
Just for point of note, I'm on 36 now. I don't know if you need to know that or you can see that.
I'll be able to see that as long as you're keeping tally. Besides, I can just ask. It's fine.
Sure, I just wanted to know.
Maybe we should check out in this. Can anyone see what have we got in this alcove? I can't really see. It's pretty dark.
I can't see anything in it from now, but there appears to be like a bit around the corner.
Is it worth checking out in there?
If any of you want to go in and have a look, you're more than welcome.
I'm game to go and have a look.
Okay. Do you want River to come with you and show you the thing, or are you just going to use your dark vision and just tell people what's occurring in there?
I'm going to have a good long sneak around and look in here for a bit. Is this a crevice up here?
Yeah.
May I have a little look in there?
So you can't look in there because it's quite steep and rubbly. It looks like it's kind of used as a refuse / dumping hole from a cavern higher up. You could try and climb up if you wanted to, but it is quite treacherous. But you reckon if you gave it a good go, you might be able to get up there, but it is risky.
What do we think, guys? Do you want me to go and see where this takes me? Like, would anyone else want to have a go with it, or do you want me to do it on my own, or?
If I remember correctly, there's another cavern up there, isn't there? And we can follow the river to get there. But it's whether we think we're going to get flooded again.
Right, look, let's have a discussion. What are we like? Obviously, Black Spider's gotten away for now, and the dogs have slowed us down. So, you know, making all haste and whatever doesn't really matter. She's got to where she's going to go to. So, what do we think we want to do? We want to stay together as a group and make our way slowly through past the bugbears and everything else, or do we want to split up?
Splitting the party is never a good sign.
No.
But making our way slowly is probably the best one because it may not be exactly how we left it before. I mean, it may be new things in here, and like we said, Black Spider's already made her way in here, so if she was going to place anything or if she had people in here, there may be a reason she's ran in here. Like that, it's not just going to be
Random, no.
a random cavern.
No. So, what we say? Proceed with caution.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah. Again, so Nipper and myself have dark vision. So would you like us to do similar again? So if Nipper, myself, and Lars are near the front, so we've got like, you know, heavy arm guy and some vision. You guys wouldn't necessarily need a torch at the back, which could give us the element of surprise should we need it.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah. Who's got the torch? It's Rook, isn't it?
So River's carrying a torch.
River's got a torch.
I think.
Oh. I was going to say, should we put that torch out? And then if we're like within, you know, touching distance of one another, we don't really need it. Because that way no one will see us coming, will they? Thoughts?
I just feel like once we do get into combat,
you'd rather have the torch.
Yeah, I mean, I can make light, but I can only do it once.
Right, and what, it goes out after a certain set of time or something?
Yeah.
And is that light that emanates from an object or a person?
From my weapon, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Has anyone else got any spells of light or anything?
No, I just see in the dark, so you know.
I can make fire.
That's a good trait to have.
Yeah, no, don't go making fire inside a small cave again.
Mage hand, firebolt, minor illusion.
Okay, so if we keep what, River at the rear with a torch, are you happy with that?
Yeah, as dim a light as possible.
Yeah, you know, so because if we proceed slowly, because we don't know what we're going to come across, then you know there's no real need to have a torch bearer near the front giving our position away.
Okay. Well, I'll go at the back again. Stick at the rear with near River and be at the back in case anything comes from behind.
Okay, so you're proceeding as a group as you go further.
Yeah.
Up. Okay, so who's going first?
Nipper or myself, I think.
Okay.
Someone with vision.
All right, so yeah, move you yourselves into the order within that cavern that you're proceeding, so that we know what's what. Okay, so are you sort of going in pairs, sort of spaced by 5 feet, kind of thing?
We need Lars kind of near the front in case we run into anything.
I mean, yeah, I'll stick behind, but well, if I go there or something.
Okay, cool. Hang on.
Yeah, we all.
Okay, that's fine. So as you sort of move up along the cavern, so you and Nipper, Gaius and Nipper, you're aware that to your left is a sort of entry, like a passageway left that appears to be large with a steep sort of climb up that you could try and climb, but it would be very difficult. And in the distance further up the cavern, there appears to be, it sort of slopes upwards, the water towards you, and it looks like there's a small bridgeway across the top.
Okay.
So what do we think, guys? Like, we could use the alcove to our left to stop us from being bunched so close to one another, or should we just carry on pressing forward?
I think up there.
Going where, sorry?
Up and to the left.
Yeah.
You can only sort of get to about here, and then it's sort of like a sheer rock face up to the top, so you could try and climb if you want.
Well, I was more thinking if River and Rook could make their way up, because at the moment we're in like a bottleneck.
Oh, okay.
So if we make our way into there, then we're not all kind of.
Yeah, sure. Okay.
So this here, Paul, you're saying I can't make it like to there, for instance. That's having to climb it. I'm having to make my way down to here. Is that correct?
So you can make it to there. That's like one square up, but that's as far as you can make it without trying to sort of really actively climb that wall.
So I'm happy to go here. That's like the one square. Yeah.
Yep.
If anyone else wants to make their way up.
Okay. So as you're proceeding up, you hear a loud burbling noise and a roaring. Lars, Growrim, and Rook, I need you to make dexterity saving throws, please.
Well, this is going to be awful. Ugh.
Hold on, it's been a pain in the ass.
Who's the slightly damp one now?
Was it dexterity?
Yes.
Jeez. Can I use constitution instead?
No. Okay.
Deary me.
So what happens is there's a loud roaring, and then a deluge of water blasts down from the top of the cavern, drenching you. It knocks Growrim and Lars off of their feet. Bear with. Washing you both down the cavern. And you each take So, ouch. Growrim, you take 8 bludgeoning damage, and Lars, you take 7 bludgeoning damage.
From another 4 damage.
So, at the last minute, Rook managed to sort of press themselves against the wall of the cavern and avoided being swept away. And Gaius and Nipper were both tucked away in that side alcove, and so were out of the way of the water.
So do we need to wait for them to make their way back up?
Well, they can dust themselves off, wipe themselves down, and climb back up if they choose to.
Do you need?
I'm going to shout to the other guys and say, Lars and Graham got washed down. We should probably go check it out. Go check they're okay.
So if we move off of this alcove into the water now, it's no longer on rushing.
Yeah, the water has now calmed down quite considerably. Yeah. It goes back to its normal flow. So yeah, you can move. Anyone can move their tokens to where they want to. If you want to move back again, you can do.
So Lars, do you need healing now? You've taken a couple of bashes, or are you all right?
Rowan,
It certainly won't go amiss.
I'm alive. I do need a bit of healing if anyone's got any.
What are you doing, Nipper?
I'm going to stay put for now.
Okay, cool.
I'm going to give Graham a potion of healing.
Thank you. What,
Yeah,
what HP is that?
Hold on. Check the compendium. You regain 2d4 plus 2 hit points.
Okay, hold on. Do I need to roll a d4?
They'll have to do.
Yeah, I've got the same. So I was going to give that to Lars.
So is that 7 plus 2, yeah?
2d4 is 7, yeah, then plus 2, so you get 9.
While you
Thank you. Thank you
Do
very
I need
much.
to roll for Lars, or do I roll? Does he roll after I give it to him?
I've just rolled it because I roll it.
Okay, awesome.
While you
awful.
I'm just going to nip to the loo. I'll be back in a sec.
Well, that, it wasn't great, but at least you got something out of it.
Appreciate it.
So when Paul's back, are we just going to make our way back up there again? Because something obviously flushed a load of water down. So
I think that's the plan.
Yeah.
We were expecting the water this time. We still got caught out by it.
We got to the same point last time. I'm wondering if there's a trap in the floor, but I mean, it's going to take some time for that hole to reset. So I think we'll be good to go back up straight away.
So as long as we're quick, essentially.
Remember before we got to the top and the pool of water was pretty much empty.
Right.
Yeah.
So I don't think it fills up very fast, or it doesn't get. So there's no risk, I don't think, of another flushing. So now's our chance, really. I know some people took some damp, got hurt, but now's our chance to make our break for it before it fills up and resets the trap.
How damaged are we, Lars and Growrim? Are you?
I'm not far off. I'm about 7 off full hit points now. Appreciate that.
I am 34 out of 44, so not too bad.
So we're not shabby then.
No.
Okay, so should we press on a bit to where Nipper is, and then when Paul rejoins us, we'll be there, sort of thing.
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah. So if we go back to where we were. While we're at it, while Paul's not here, should we just look through the whole cave and see what's coming?
Or is he here? Ah, there we are. There's our answer.
I
Bad place.
am
I
back.
came up with the idea too late. That's the problem.
Anyhow,
Railroading much? Jeez.
being a cheeky shit much.
Hey, you got to try it. Have we
So-
leveled up yet?
No. Oh well. In fact, you're all level 1 again.
Hey.
So
We're
what?
not all tarnished with the same brush.
So what's the party doing? I noticed some of you have moved back up into the cavern, and some of you are still outside.
I think the plan was to just move up to where we were and wait for you to return.
Okay. So Growlrim and Rook, do you want me to move your tokens for you, or are you gonna move your tokens?
I can move, yeah. I can get up.
Hold on, I'm coming.
All right.
I'm coming. Where are we? We're here.
All right. So, what's the plan? Are you heading up the cavern this sort of direction?
Yeah, I believe so. I think it's just sort of onward.
All right, cool.
Let us move.
Yep. Is it just? Oh yeah, everyone's moving up. Okay.
Everyone's slowly moving. Just didn't want
What are you doing, Nipper? Are you following along?
Yeah.
Okay. So, what order are you guys all moving up at?
I thought it was I thought the aim was going to be the same. So me and Nipper towards the front with Lars, and then the other two slightly further back.
Okay.
River holding up the rear with the torch.
Okay. So, hold where you are for a sec. So I'm just telling Gaius what he sees as he leads from the front.
Okay, so as I'm making my way past a corner,
Mm-hmm.
I haven't got quite clear line yet, guys, but it looks like there's a couple of goblins in this room. I can't make out how many. There's at least 2.
Given that Rook and I both have, I suppose you've got quite devastating attack, haven't you? I'm just thinking about kind of if we've got somebody at the front who can really deck out a room.
Yeah, my attack's more for if they're bottlenecked. Like, as I say, they have to be, for me to use Horde Break, they need to be within 5 feet of each other. So if they're spaced out in a room, I can only pick them off one at a time.
This is where the big bugbear was, wasn't it?
I
It was up here somewhere, yeah.
I haven't made it round the corner yet, so I can't. I've stopped where I am, if you see what I mean. So I can see, I can make out a couple of goblin tokens, or what I think are goblin tokens, anyway.
Paul,
I can't see a bugbear or anything.
I would like to cast Spirit Guardians preemptively.
Okay. You do that.
I've killed that bugbear before, I'll do it again.
Nice.
His name is Clarg.
That one.
It'll be even less pronounceable now that he's undead.
I'm happy to lead the way.
So
Try and do some destruction.
yeah, I'm more of a ranged attacker, so I'd rather not sort of press into the melee. Having sort of said they're here,
I can go up front.
I don't mind leading as well. Problem is we can't really see.
But
River's lagging.
where can you see to, Lars? Can you see me?
I can see you, and that's about it.
Right. So if you make it to these steps or something here.
I can see a square over here, and that's it.
Right.
And the square is directly in front of us.
Okay. So where's River?
I think it might be best if you just try and pick them off.
Yeah.
Yeah, River's down here, moving up.
And if they come to us, I just don't want River to give us away with his torch.
Okay.
River hasn't got a torch on. You asked him to turn it off.
Right.
Okay. If you try and pick them off, and if they come this way, just let me know, and I'll bash them.
At the moment, as I say, I haven't got a clear sight of either of them, really. I can only see like half of tokens. So
Okay.
I'm going to have to move in order to see more, but I don't want to give our position away. So are you happy for me to move forward? If I move forward literally one square to there, I should have a better view of the room, but obviously they will have a better view of me as well.
If they can see you, that is.
If they can see me.
You might be in a surprise round. Well, it might be a surprise.
Might be able to catch them by surprise. We'll see.
I suspect they know we're coming.
Are you happy for me to do that? And if they charge kind of thing.
Yeah, pretty much. I think I think they are going to come, but
yeah, right. We're
ready for them.
Yeah.
We know they're there.
Right.
So
can I go for a sneak attack on this one, Paul, or has he seen me?
no, you can. You've got an opportunity to do that. What I need you to do is roll stealth for me.
Okie doke.
Can you guys see the aura that's around Nipper, by the way?
No.
No, I
I
couldn't.
think so, no.
That's interesting.
I can set one myself, if that's helpful.
I have set one. You should be able. Yeah. Oh, hang on. How about now?
Oh yeah, I can see it. It kind of ends here. And here.
Yeah.
It's not so obvious.
Maybe I'll change the color.
I think because it's blue on bluey grey.
How's
There
that?
you go. That's way
can't
more
see
obvious.
anything.
Yeah, I
Can't
can't
see anything, yeah.
Okay, it might be that only Nipper can see it, but that makes sense. That's fine.
Trust us, it's there.
Sorry, yeah, no, yeah, that's fine. So if you want to roll your attack, Gaius, you can do.
Ooh.
Another botch again.
Yeah.
Oh, 2 botches in 2 throws. At least there's no one near me to hit. Okay, guys, be ready. I may have given the game away.
Clanging noise as Gaius's arrow hits a water flask tin that the goblin has in his hand, knocking it out of his hand, but very much drawing the attention of anyone nearby. Right, hang on. It's time to get down to Funky Town. Oh. Okay. That goblin is going to leg it. Rook, you're up. You heard a big clang.
How high is this bridge?
I think about 15 foot above you.
Okay. Can I go for throwing my grappling hook up there and climbing up?
Yes, I'm going to need you to do. I'll tell you what, I'll let you do it as your crossbow attack. Just do that. Yeah, all right. So yeah, you can throw a grappling hook up there, and then you can use your move action to climb up if you choose.
Yeah, and then just sit on top in case anything goes down.
All right. So, are you going to leave the rope dangling?
Would it cost me to pull that back up?
Oh yeah, you won't be able to you won't be able to pull it back up as the current action. Actually, yeah. So you'd have to pull it back up next.
Yeah, that's fine. So I'll leave it for now. But yeah, we know it's there.
Wow, it's running so slow. Growrim, you're up. So you've just seen Rook climb up onto the bridge above you. What are you gonna?
Yeah, I'm getting up there as well. So, do I have to roll anything? Or?
No, you can just climb up that. It's a pretty standard thing. That I'll...
Yeah, I'm just going up there with the
ropes already there.
Yep, cool. So you can move as if it's normal. So you can use your one move action to climb up. So you're then say there, and then you can use. You've used a move, so you've now got a move or an action.
Okay, is that a something I can whack?
If you've got range, you've only got an action.
Oh, I can't do any. I can't get that. Oh yeah, because I've moved, haven't I? So I'll move again. So, can I take a defensive position?
What you can do is you could hold your action, so you can say like, if that thing gets within melee range, I'll hit it with my sword.
Yes, that sounds like a very good idea.
All right, I will allow you to do that. Lars, you're up.
I still can't see anything, can I?
If you can't see anything, you can't see it. No, but you have heard a very loud clang, and you've heard people saying that they're climbing up onto a bridge, up a rope.
I can't necessarily wait for the one time I want to go last.
You can, if you want to hold your action until the end. If you want to wait until after someone else goes, you can drop down the initiative order. I don't mind that.
Would that be just for this turn?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. Can I wait until Nipper or Gaius is moved in front of me somewhat?
Okay, so that's fine. So it's Nipper's turn now.
Right. Oi, River, watch this. Just fucking going for it.
Oh.
What was that? 5, 10, 15, 20. It's not quite as close as I thought. Shit. It's quite the gap to make. Oh, shit. All right, finals. No, I don't.
Feel like that was very much the D&D equivalent of "hold my beer." Oh,
and then go, oh shit! It's the longer run than I thought.
In shock moves, they have been a bit hasty.
I'll use guide and bolt on this goblin here.
All right. Okay, you basically hadouken the fuck out of it. It's very dead.
Oh, that's just the attack roll, apparently.
Wow. Really?
Yeah.
All right. You hit it.
Oh, I did hit. Okay, fine. Right.
Oh god.
Hey, remember how I said you hadouken the fuck out of it?
Yeah. I'm happy with that. Has River learned how to do things yet?
He didn't see any of that because you're round a corner in the dark.
I didn't think this
Is it
through.
now nicely glowing though, even though it's dead?
Sure.
There's a
Right.
shiny
Radiant
corpse.
How? What
Yeah.
light does it get given?
You what? Sorry.
It gets given. It gets like lit up, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's like kind of sparkly.
Is it 10 foot of bright light?
Oh, I don't know. Actually, that's a good point. Let's have a look. It is. I don't remember giving off. Maybe it did. Thanks to mystical dim light glittering on the target. So it's like a dim, glittery target. So you'd be able to see the corpse but nothing around it.
Okay, that's cool. Let's go with that. We'll go with 5 foot of low light. There you go. You've got a glittery corpse. Congrats. Do you have anything else to do on your turn? So now,
Yeah.
Lars, are you going now or are you waiting until Gaius's turn?
Yeah, can I move? Having seen a flash of light,
You're going to gently stumble in the dark. Can you, where are you planning to move to?
can I go round this side in the water? Or do I need to push past Nipper?
You can go up that way if you want. Where are you planning to go? There and then
Into the cave that I vaguely remember being there. I remember there being a pool of water as well. I kind of don't want to go in that.
so
But
go there. Like, so you want to step there and go sort of round the corner, this sort of direction. Okay.
to here, if I can.
What I need you to do is roll perception at a disadvantage.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Oh,
That's fine. You carry on round the corner until you take a step and there's no floor there, and you go sploosh right into the big vat of water that you didn't remember being there. Because to be fair, you're in the dark and you're sort of just walking through the water, and you didn't notice that you were just walking straight into a big puddle. I'm afraid. Gaius, is technically your turn, but your turn right at the beginning because you snuck round, so you don't get your go. That goblin is dead, so he can come off the initiative order. River is just going to sort of move up behind Gaius because he can't see because it is dark. This goblin is inexplicably going to charge at Growrim, which means Growrim, you get to roll an attack.
Okay, 1 second. Sorry, I've left my desk for a second. Typically, I am back. Man, running slow. You run slow, man. Jeez. Hold on. Oh, come on. Catch up. Sorry, chaps. Click a button and it's deciding whether it wants to do it or not. Jesus. Right, okay. Here we go. Sorry, chaps, this is just taking its time. Oh, man, come on. Right, ball is loading. Loaded my character sheet. Say that's doing like a swirly. Oh, here we go. That's a beautiful dragon. Oh, Jesus. Here we go. Right. There we go. Does that come up? Oh, not great, but I'll take that. Is that a hit, Paul?
Oh yeah. Roll your damage.
Oh, nice.
If I were to ask you how you might execute a goblin that was running at you, how would you do that?
I'd probably swing my sword above my head and sort of crack it down the middle.
Congratulations, you are stood in front of 2 half goblins.
Nice. Excellent. I'm glad I did that.
What would have been more funny is if you did it so smoothly that the 2 halves goblins carried on running like slightly past you and then fell to the floor.
I mean, that would be delightful. Hang on, bear with. Cool. So, Growrim, I've sent you a little bit of information. Rook, it's your turn.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm just checking something. Gonna light my hooded lantern as my action. I'm sick of not being able to see in the dark. Hello?
What's up?
I said I was going to light my hooded lantern. For some reason, I think the connection had gone.
Light your hooded lantern. Okay, that's cool. That's going to be really fun to set up. Thanks for that.
30-foot bright light, 30-foot dim light.
Okay. And is that in a specific direction?
I think it's just out. It's weird because it says hooded, but then it just says a range of 30 and 60. I can hold on. Let me just read it again. A hooded lantern casts bright light in a 30-foot radius and dim light for an additional 30 foot. Once lit, it burns for 6 hours on a flask of oil as an action. As an action, you can lower the hood, reducing the light to dim light in a 5-foot radius.
Okay.
That might work better, actually. So, yeah. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, yep, done that.
Is there a wall here?
Sorry, is there a wall where? No, you can follow. You're behind Growlrim, so you can just follow behind him.
Yeah, it wouldn't let me see past it, but... Aha, okay. Right, okay. So... Can I get through there, or...?
Yeah.
So I'll move to about... here. And that's my action and my movement, so...
Okay. Okay, so you're just going to go there. Are you doing anything while you're there? or is that your lot?
I thought I'd use my action with the lighting the lantern and stuff.
Oh, that's cool. Growrim, you're up.
1 second. So this chappie's dead.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to step over him, obviously. Can I... Where am I going? Hold on, sorry, using the wrong one. I'm going to take myself into here. You go there? Can I do that?
Yeah, you can put yourself there. That's fine.
And
Let me let you know. Let me
I
tell
will...
you what you see.
Okay.
Okay, so I've whispered to you what's occurring.
Okay, so can I beckon everybody over?
Yeah, you guys are no longer in combat, actually. So yeah,
So what, we're making our way over to Growlin, are we?
if you want to.
Did he
If I
shout
can get myself
from
up
over?
the
'Cause
ball.
I can't see where he is. So
Lars, you can sort of paddle your way out and climb out of the water if you choose to.
Okay.
And Rook, he's just round the corner from you, so...
is it going to be too annoying for you to hood my lantern now? Is that? Uh-huh.
Okay, so I can't really see that pool. I know you're saying I can
You can't see it?
Like,
Oh, fair enough.
I can't see it. Do you know what I mean? You're telling me I can see it, but
We're over here, like...
okay.
Can you
So
see that?
I can see a goblin.
Okay.
That's it.
Oh, okay. Well,
It's all sort of
well,
fractured. It's like all black.
I tell you, if I
Fractured.
move you just about there, can you see it a bit better
Oh, that's better. That's much better.
now? That gets
Oh, Jesus.
what I told you.
Jesus, this looks interesting. Okay, so can anyone see what I see?
No, only you can see that because you're stood where you
So
are.
I'm gonna beckon everyone in, and I'm just gonna tell them what I see. So I can see a portal, larger portal, with I am not sure what, but black spider and another creature that looks relatively strong standing over it.
Does
So
it look like a big goblin?
it looks like a goblin with horns.
That's
see it
probably
very well.
the bugbear then.
Yeah, apologies, I haven't seen everything yet.
Fine.
It doesn't
Okay,
look like a bugbear from what I remember.
Okay.
Would I know what it is, Paul?
No.
Okay, I wouldn't know what it was. Fine. Okay, so is there anybody who in the group who is more knowledgeable on creatures?
Pretty much anyone apart from you has been here before, so they might be helpful.
So can I get Gaius over, because he's probably one who can see and maybe even Nipper, just to bring them over, just to see if they can identify this creature.
Where do you want me? What, here?
Just where I am, so that you can probably hopefully see what I see.
I can see the creature.
Okay, are you aware what this creature is?
Hang on. My roll 20 is just completely locked up, so bear with me a sec.
Yeah, mine's not moving either.
Oh dear. Bear with, I'm just going to come out and back in again. Or just reload the page, that might also work. Or it'll just completely kick me out, who knows. Oh dear. Wonderful. I'm just completely locked out, right.
I'm loving the title, by the way.
You can see his name.
I can.
Oh, in which case you know what he is then.
I do.
To enlighten.
I can't see the whole name.
It's Clark 2, The Revenge.
Oh dear.
Much in a similar fashion to Jaws and Jaws 2, The Revenge. So yeah, so he's a bugbear.
Okay.
Does he remember that my nickname was once Clark Slayer?
So I'm trying to reload the page, but it seems to be struggling on loading me back in, so we might have some problems. Oh,
Quick, everyone, rush him.
I'm back. Okay.
Oh, no.
They haven't registered that you're there yet. So you guys you can do what you need to do, or you can move closer to try and get a better sight of what's going on.
Cool. So obviously that's Clark, right? So
Yeah.
who be this? What is this token? I don't recognise this token.
That appears to be some sort of like canine creature.
What, similar to the dogs we fought earlier?
As far as you can see from that distance, yeah.
Okay. Good night, Buster.
Good night.
Come on.
Good night.
Come on, Nosy.
Right.
Okay, so as it stands at the moment, they've not spotted us. Is that right, Paul?
That's right.
So what do we think, guys? She's obviously got her portal on standby, ready to just dash in if things look like they're going south. So...
Do you want to hit her from range before she can do anything?
But she's incredibly... If you remember from our tussles before, she's got an insane amount of hit points, hasn't she? So it's very...
Yeah,
it's
but we can...
unlikely I'm going to be able to do anything that's going to prevent... I mean, she could... Even if I, smashed her in the head, she could probably still fall in the portal. She's right next to it.
Can we try and stun her? Rather than... Can we try and incapacitate her?
Does anyone have any sort of spell in that regard? Like, even if we could just, freeze her or stop her from doing anything?
Someone's put some people to sleep before, haven't they? Who's that?
I've got a boat.
So one of us has put some people to sleep before, haven't they?
Not
That
us.
was me, but I have no spell slots left.
Ah.
I mean,
Wasn't that just somebody being really dull?
I mean, I could lob a hole at her, but it's nothing that's going to stop her just crawling out.
I think we've just got to...
Should we try something thinking outside the box? Should we just try talking to her?
That didn't work last time.
Yeah,
she told you where to go.
Well, didn't she? She did, but didn't she just call a load of eagles over? Maybe she's getting bored of us. Maybe she's like, do you know what? I'm sick of jumping through portals.
Sick of jumping through hoops for you lot.
But the portal looks different. So it could be a different sort of portal that you can't just jump through. I think we chase her and kill her.
I just think, like, with the bugbear and everything else around her, it's very unlikely we're going to be able to do much without her jumping in the hole if she needs to. Like, I don't think attacking is going to be the best option here. Like, maybe reasoning or bargaining might be better. At least hear what she has to say.
I'm not really willing to bargain with her. If
We
I'm
need
honest.
to get rid of this bugbear.
Yeah.
We need to clear that room other than her. And whilst I think she will survive a barrage of whatever we do, but I don't think the other things will. So I think we just hit her with everything we've got. We've got this opportunity now. The worst case scenario, she goes through the portal, we follow her. But I think we can element of surprise and hit her with everything we got.
Yeah, I think that's our best plan. And then if she jumps through the portal, we just barge through.
I can try and get close enough to.
Wait a minute. Fire into
the equation.
I tell you what we can do. Let's get it from range. If the others come at me or come at us, I have got an ability that will turn undead away from us. So that will give us a nice clear path through if they do come after us.
Okay.
So if we try and hit her from range,
so
because we've all got ranged attacks for the most part, haven't we, in some way or another?
So
how far is Growling? How far is your like flaming breath?
15 feet. 15 feet.
I think he's used that since our last long rest, though, hasn't he?
Yeah,
we haven't had a rest in quite a while.
So
no, I haven't. No, I didn't. I didn't use it.
And when did you use it? When did you last use it?
It would have been in the village, wouldn't it, when we were doing the heists?
A long time ago. On the
Yeah, and I don't think we've had a rest since then, have we?
We haven't had a rest in a long time. That's why I've got no spell slots and
yeah, and I'm pretty low as well.
Right, I need a short. I need a short rest.
She's just fucked off, isn't she?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Right, straight to the portal.
Yeah, to the portal.
Are we not going to give like Clark and that will have an attack of opportunity against us, won't they? If we just run.
Not if we're not close enough.
Yeah, we can get to that portal without it.
Yeah, just go for it.
Brain him on the way past.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so you guys are all going to run in. So who's going first?
I'm going first. I'm going first.
Okay.
I think we'll go roughly in the order we're stood in.
So
Brooke will go last.
Okay, what I need you to do this. So you're all going to basically charge in and get to the portal, right?
Yeah.
Okay, what I'm going to need you to do. Let's go roughly, for the purposes of what we're doing, something like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
All of you to roll perception.
Perception.
Yes.
Oh, I just rolled at disadvantage.
Nice. But we'll take the left, whatever, so.
Cool. I was going to hang for a second after, like, to make sure nothing.
Okay.
Still roll perception.
We'll let you go last then.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say.
Okay.
Where is it? Help me out here, guys.
On your character sheet, on the left-hand side.
I got it.
You got it?
Oh, nice.
Okay, hang on. Rook, I still need you to roll perception, mate.
All right, okay.
Okay, so I've whispered to each of you that rolled high enough what you notice as you enter the cavern area. And that includes you, Growram. Bear with.
Familiar to us seems to be hiding in the corner.
Don't read it out.
Oh, sorry. Sorry.
If I'm whispering it to you. I like it.
Sorry, it's me. I'm a bit tired today. I apologise. I've been on and off mute. I thought I was on mute. In fairness.
Okay.
I think that might just make the end of season awards.
Okay. Do you want me to read it slightly louder, Paul?
You can deal with it as you will. I'd just rather that you decided what to do with it before you read it out loud.
Okay. Can I shout stop?
Yes, you can.
Okay. I'm going to shout stop as we're all bundling along towards this hole, and I'm going to try and kind of put my arms out and kind of in that action kind of turn about. And can I attack this drow? This drow, whatever it is.
Well, you'll have a job getting to her because
No, I want to attack the blooming thing in front of her.
that is a undead goblin. So yeah.
Can I just give that a whack?
Yeah. What we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to roll initiative.
Okay.
Oh, apparently the portal has initiative. Go me. The portal.
Probably going to go before me.
Okay.
Blooming heck.
I'm suspecting that my action of stopping everyone has slightly disrupted my momentum.
Yeah, so we've rolled initiative, and that's kind of reflected in where you are in the initiative. So, because combat has started, everyone's going to go in the appropriate order. So, Nipper, you're up first. All that you know is that Growrim has shouted stop.
Okay. I'm going to stop running for the portal, but instead, just out of safety, I'm just going to smash this goblin in the face.
Okay, so you're going to run towards it and smack it upside the head.
Yeah.
All right.
Also, I've just seen something.
Yep. You mean there?
There?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Over.
Yep. Sorry, you hit the goblin. Roll. Oh yeah. If you were to be killing an undead goblin with your mate, with your Morningstar, how would you be doing that?
I think I'll probably take its legs out and then skull smash it.
Well, you do that. Congrats.
Good. She's over there. She's over there.
Lars, you're up.
Right, can I use my... yeah, I'm on, aren't I? Can I use my Turn the Unholy Channel Divinity, please? Let me bring up the description of that. That one.
Bloody hell. Oh, okay, cool. So everything that's undead needs to make a wisdom saving throw. I'm sure this will be fine.
What's it Against, is it my spell?
Yes, it will be against your spell DC.
Which is my charisma, which is 15. So I don't know what that translates to. Or is it just 15?
On your spell tab on your character sheet, it will tell you what your spell DC is.
I don't know where that is on here. I'm on the spells tab.
Let me see if I can open up your thing. Mine seems to be being a bit shitty with opening people's character sheets.
I can't hear you.
Your spell save DC, if you go to the spells tab, is at the top.
At the top. Sorry, it's 13.
13. Okay. Cool. Group check. Wisdom check. Submit. Normal. 13. Submit. Okay. In shock news, everyone but the death dog fails. Okay.
Pro tip, guys, don't attack them. Let them run.
What the fuck? Have we got a turned one? What am I going to use for that?
So if it's trying to dash away from us, would it go into the portal?
Don't know. Find out.
Quite possibly.
That would be the furthest place from us, surely.
That looks like an appropriately scared symbol.
All right. So you did that. Have you got anything else you want to do on your turn?
I'm gonna. Have I spotted her? I can't see her, can I?
No, you.
Can I just sort of step forward into the room?
Yeah.
Apparently, I can see her even less now.
Well, you are behind her.
How does that work?
Physics or something. Gaius!
Okay.
It be your turn. Wow, she rolled bad, didn't she?
I'm going to go and try and get the book.
You're going to try and get the book.
Yeah, so I'm going to move here. Like, I want to be basically where that dead goblin is. So I've got her cornered. So I can just talk to her in front of everyone else, but just be like, look. So is that the best? I can't be between two squares. That's probably the best place there, isn't it?
You can't stand there because Lars is there.
Okay, so so if I'm there, can she see me and I see her?
Enough that you can talk if you want.
Right. Enough of this folly, Black Spider. The time has come for you to hand over the book.
Roll
If you do so.
Yeah, no, that's cool. Carry on.
If you do so willingly, I shall grant you passage out of this room.
All right, I've just sent you a box in the chat of various buttons. If you click persuasion for me.
You need me to roll persuasion?
Yeah. I've sent you a list of a set of buttons in the chat, so you can just click perception and it will do it.
Oh, okay. Is it in the chat? That hadn't come up a minute ago.
I clicked the.
Oh, it has now. It has now. There we go. Oh no, that's the wrong one. Persuasion, wasn't it?
Okay, cool. That's fine. So that was your turn, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Okay. So the goblin is going to run. All the goblins are both going to run as far away as humanly possible. Clark, on the other hand, Clark 2 the Revenge, is going to run into the portal. Black Spider ignores your efforts and goes 1, 2, 3, and runs into the portal and goes Vdum. Oh wait a minute, it's Growrim's go.
Can you guess where I'm going?
Is it back home to never worry about all this again? No?
Sounds like a plan.
You're going to run into the portal.
I am.
All right. You
Have I
done?
got enough? I'm assuming I can't do anything when I get out of the portal.
No, because once you jump into the portal, you sort of go through all
That's the action.
and light. And
type thing.
stuff. Yeah.
Fair enough.
Cool, that's fine. Rook, you're up. Okay, shall I make this a bit simpler? Is there anyone that isn't going to run into the portal?
Oh crap! Hold on, 1 sec.
Okay.
I forgot my grappling hook.
I feel like I'm close enough that I could saunter into it, but I'll run.
I need to use my movement to dash back to the bridge.
What?
Forgot his grappling hook.
I left it hanging.
What? I guess we have to.
Get
Wait
yourself
for you then.
Yeah.
So, bearing in mind that you're all doing this at the same time, so is everyone apart from Rook running to the portal then?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, Rook, are you going to run, get your grappling hook, then run back and run into the portal?
Yeah, essentially, but I'll be behind everyone else. Like time would pass before I'm back through there. So
That is absolutely fine. So, you all jump into the portal. You feel a familiar sensation of sort of weightlessness as light pulses and energy swirl around you. And then you are dropped, boomf, into a new place. You'll probably want to scroll all the way down to the bottom of this new map, FYI.
Ah, yes.
Paul, I'm going to have to dash off in about 10 minutes.
Okay, that's...
Just to let you know.
Yeah, no, that's cool. Just FYI, Rook, you're not dead. That's just to indicate that you are not here yet.
not here yet. That's fine.
So, you appear and find yourself in a very odd feeling area. There's sort of like the sound of water, but as if it's echoing into distance. And you feel stonework under your feet, and it feels quite calm and peaceful, but there's a regular loud echoing tick, tick, like in the far distance, but everywhere around you. Oh, and it's really dark. Because Rook's not here with his lantern, and no one has a torch. What do you want to do?
Where's Rook?
He hasn't the portal yet.
Should wait. We should wait for him.
All right. Does everyone want to wait for him to appear? All right. Well,
Yeah, probably a good idea.
after about 10 to 15 seconds, Rook drops out of midair behind you as well. And now you're all here. So, Rook, you've got... Rook, have you got your lantern on or low?
It's on but hooded.
Okay, so you got it hooded. Okay, that's cool. Cool. So, yeah, you're also in the darkness in this weird place. And it's all really dark.
I got my hook, guys.
Can Nipper and I not see anything, Paul?
Yeah, I forgot about
Okay.
dark vision. Sorry, I forgot about that.
Right, Stony.
Hang on. Just hang on a second while I set up your dark vision.
I see.
My bad. Okay, so Gaius and Nipper, you should have your dark vision on. You should
I can see, yes.
Ooh, what the shit.
Mm.
Yeah, so no one else can see that, just you guys.
Paul, what are these?
I will whisper to you and tell you. Who asked me that? Was that you, Colin?
Yeah.
Although I'm quite intrigued as to what they are as well.
Oh, message you both.
I wasn't that far away.
Okay, interesting.
Paul,
Yeah,
don't ask what that is.
hang on. Hang on. I will whisper that to Nipper as well, just in case he wondered what that is too. What's brilliant is you're asking about all of this. No one else has a clue what you're on about.
Well,
I'm just going to ask the guys who can kind of, I know can see. Is it worth me unhooding my lantern, or should we keep it low key?
I can paint you a picture if you wish.
Mm-hmm.
Have you messaged Nipper now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So, guys, we appear to be on some sort of, I wouldn't say it's a staircase, but some sort of like stony path. Either side and below us seems to be a giant pool of water with massive koi carp swimming and giant golden balls floating in the water. And no, I'm not on mushrooms.
So I don't need to.
You would
Do
say
we need
that,
a lantern, or
I don't think I don't think you need it. As now I can't see. Yeah, I cannot see anything of threat to us. Our path appears to be clear so far, but we haven't made it any further forward as yet. So,
okay?
bearing in mind that we've just been dumped in some sort of random, I've got no idea where, it might be an idea to keep ourselves as low key as possible.
Okay.
So I'm happy to lead again. Nipper, do you want to be up front with me again?
Sure.
And then, are we happy with the formation as it is? Other than that, we just sort of inch our way forwards.
Are we on the move? Are we?
What I think is probably going to be worth doing then is we're probably at the point where I think Growrim
Right.
is either left or is going to need to go. So I think we probably draw a line under it for today's session.
Okay.
Sounds good to me.
Cool. Sounds good.
It'll be a nice, intriguing start next time.
Yeah, in your
Yeah.
koi carp world.
I messaged Nipper and asked if they were space catfish before you revealed they were koi carp. So I wasn't a million miles off.
We weren't a million miles off, no.